In the quiet English town of Evergrove, nestled amidst sprawling landscapes and cobblestone paths, lived a man of honor, Henry Collins. A well-respected figure, Henry's life seemed steeped in contentment, flowing smoothly on the surface. He was a widower with a loving daughter, Eliza, the very apple of his eye. However, the serenity of Evergrove and the peaceful life of Henry were not immune to the turbulence that human emotions could stir. Hidden in the shadows was a storm waiting to unravel, one silently nurtured by the mistress Henry had once known, a woman named Vivian. Vivian had once captured Henry's heart with an intensity that rivaled the hottest summer day. They had a clandestine affair that had ended painfully for her when Henry decided to uphold his integrity for the sake of his daughter. His decision left Vivian scorned, but she masked her bitterness behind a facade of acceptance. Yet, the embers of her resentment refused to cool. Vivian harbored an obsession over reclaiming what she believed was hers. Desperate to ruin the bond between father and daughter, she concocted a perilous plan to frame Eliza. With careful scheming, Vivian forged letters and evidence suggesting that Eliza was secretly appropriating funds from her father's estate. It began subtly, with discrepancies in the accounts Henry would struggle to believe. Eliza, with her innocence and honesty, was bewildered by her father's suspicions. She could sense a distance, an invisible wall growing between them. The warmth in her father's eyes replaced by a cold glint of doubt, subtly encouraged by the poisoned words of those manipulated by Vivian. The town's whispers played into Vivian's hands, and soon it was not only Henry who viewed Eliza with suspicion. Over time, Evergrove society, which once held Eliza in high regard, began to entertain doubts about her character. Eliza, unable to tolerate the strain on her relationship with her father, took it upon herself to uncover the truth. She delved into the accounts, questioned the household staff, and even sought the wisdom of her late mother's confidant, Mrs. Hargrove. Her determination was relentless. Vivian watched Eliza's efforts with a mix of amusement and fear. She had underestimated the young woman's resolve and underestimated even more so the weight of love and truth. The breakthrough came when Eliza stumbled upon a curious indication, an emblem on the edge of the forged letters that matched the watermark used by the bank Vivian had connections with. With this shard of proof in hand, Eliza confronted her father. In a dramatic unveiling, she demonstrated how the funds were transferred via dubious channels linked back to Vivian. Henry, overwhelmed with guilt and gratitude, embraced his daughter, his trust in her restored. He publicly cleared Eliza's name, denouncing the lies that had overshadowed her innocence. As for Vivian, with her deceit exposed, she quietly left Evergrove, her plans thwarted by the very love and integrity she had sought to destroy. In the aftermath, life in Evergrove returned to its tranquil tempo. Henry and Eliza, their bond stronger than ever, found solace in each other's company, aware that trust once pledged in love is rarely severed. The tale of betrayal became a lesson in the village, a reminder of how quickly love can be transformed into a weapon by those consumed by jealousy.